Hey everybody, this is Patrick with SFMF Fishing, and today I'm doing the 6 cents box. This is supposed to be the tailored, stained to muddy waters. Last month's first time I ever got the tailored box was excellent, perfect for stained and muddied waters. Let's see if they repeat that. I know actually what's in here, so I'm not going to divulge, but let's see. One thing we didn't get is a price card, which doesn't bother me because I pretty much know the prices for 6 cents gear, and price wise this bag is a bargain. First thing I'm reaching in for is a rod sleeve, or I like to call them a rod condom, because it's good protection for your rods. There's a bit of a baby blue. I don't think I have this color, but I do need a new rod sleeve for a new pole, so this is definitely getting used right away. Next I have Movement 80 wake bait. It is the bone reactor. I like bone reactor color over the white. Bone reactor is an off-white. It's a good color. The wake baits, honestly, are okay. I don't wake bait too much, but this would be good. I might even use this next time I go out. I like this color. I have to see if I have this color in the wake baits. I gotta go check my tackle boxes. I haven't checked yet, but I might. But if I do, I should start really throwing them, especially this time of the year, early in the morning. See what's up, see what happens. This is the Movement 80. It is 5/8 of an ounce, and as you can see, it's a pretty big bait. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. Next, we have the Curve Finesse. The Finesse dives 1 to 3 feet. The larger, like the 80X, dives 1 to 3 feet. So the curve is so much smaller. You just saw an 80 wake. The X is the same size as the 80 wake, but the bill determines the depth, of course. But here's the bluegill Curve Finesse. I have this color already. Yeah, throw this in muddy waters is good. It's a darker color, and maybe right above the weed beds, and you should do fine. Next, this is the one I'm not sure of, or I really this is the Curve 55. This dives 5 to 9 feet, okay, and it's white, okay. It is Spanish bone, and I would not use this color in muddy to stained water. I'd use it in clear with a 16-pound fluoro. But you know, they say this is good for stained and muddied waters. I have to disagree. This is a clear water bait. That's the same size as the Finesse, only thing the bill makes it dive the 5 to 9 feet. And then we have Jig Heads. Jig Heads are good for both clear and stained. So you can't really go wrong here. These are 7/16 of an ounce each. So basically a half ounce. Just shy of. Just put your favorite paddle tail or creature bait on it and go to town. Have fun. And if you notice, they do have screw locks right there by the head, so when you do get that hit, it doesn't tear it off your hook. You can use the same bait more than once. It's an excellent feature. And then we have, I have this one already. Actually, I don't. I gave it away. It's funny. There was a veteran who I'm trying to get him to use stuff out of his comfort zone, so I grabbed all my spare. Actually, I do have this color, but as this, I had this in a spare. Now I have it in a spare again. Is I laid out all my spare jigs, and he's never jigged fish before. So I said, okay, here are all my spare jigs. All my spare jigs are all 6 cents jigs. And I said, you get to pick one. And because of the waters here, which are muddy to stained, very, very few waters are clear. And you can use, it's easier to use a stained, muddy lure in clear water than it is to use a clear water bait in stained and muddy. All you have to do is, in stained water I use braid, and muddy water I use braid. I use braid most of the time. And that doesn't, you know, but that's me. I use a 30-pound Cast King braid, and I love it. The super braid. Awesome braid. If you haven't checked it out, you should try. But he wanted to go for the light colored white. He's like, oh, this will be good. I'm like, no. You want dark for muddy to stained. You want light for clear. And I talked him into actually getting that one and told him this is what you want to use for a trailer and blah 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 blah. So hopefully he's going to learn how to use a jig, and that's what I do with my fellow veterans. I show them something I can always use. I use a lot of 6 cents Paddletails. Right here, this is Melon Flash 3.2 inch. This will definitely get used. This is a mimic of a bluegill. This is great. Makes an awesome trailer. You put a 6 cents Paddletail on as a trailer, you're almost guaranteed to get hit. Matter of fact, I had a Paddletail, a 6 cents Paddletail, close to this color, on a spinnerbait, and I had a catfish come up and hit because it looks so close to a bluegill. Can't go wrong with their colors. Know the colors you want or need, choose them accordingly, and this will be good. This is a trailer on, let's say, this jig. Okay, can you see it? It would work. And so, other than that Curve 55, the white one, Yeah, that can definitely all be used for stained to muddy waters. I believe I have that curve 55 anyway, so that'll go into backup mode box into my big tub of spare lures. And I, I, I hope that Sixth Sense is working on spinner baits and chatter baits. I would love to see what they their their developers come up with. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? But hey, in my area, like I said, white doesn't work. Bluegill, perch, that works. More of the darker colors, they all work. That was a good bag. It wasn't super awesome bag, but it was a good bag. I'm glad I got the rod sleeve. Now I don't have to go online and order one from them. It came in my bag, which I bought, but I bought at a discount, which is great. Everything in here, anybody who gets these subscriptions, whether it be Sixth Sense, Monster Bass, Mystery Tackle Box, Lucky Tackle Box, whatever, remember, they're not giving you these baits. You paid for them. You paid them. You paid for them. You paid for them. And you get a discount. Because it's supposed to be more than the value of what you paid. So when you say, look at what they gave me, it's more, look at what I bought at a discount. Just remember that. That's important. My fishing's been going really great. Been really promoting SFMF fishing. Matter of fact, I got a new catch board for my kayak fishing, which I will be using. I had it engraved with SFMF fishing. I finished 5th in my state challenge kayak bass fishing with 91 and a quarter inches of 5 bass, so that's good. I think I'm going to go ahead and enter the national in October for a chance see how good I do against people from across this country. I was up in Lake George, fished there, I caught at least 6 pike. I wish they were bass, but I caught like 6 pike. I caught 2 rock bass. One I was able to enter the measurement. The other one, because the wakes and the waves and everything else. Boaters, please, when you see kayakers, have a little respect, okay? These people were creating such wakes. It seemed like the waves from Perfect Storm. Half the time I was out on the water, I was turning my boat into the waves so as not to capsize. I could have fished more heavily, maybe caught more fish, but the second fish I had caught, rock bass, which was sizable for measurement, I took pictures, a couple pictures. I always take 2 pictures, but first picture was from cut off the tail. The second picture cut off the head. It was from the wakes, from my hands moving from trying to take a picture. So please, if you're a boater, respect the kayak fishermen also. Especially when you see a bunch of them out there in the water. That means they got a tournament going on. We're not, if you're in a tournament, we're not going to go take our kayaks and snuggle up to your boat and cast our lines next to yours. So don't wake us. That's all I'm saying. So I'll keep you guys informed. I can't wait for next month's box. Remember, if you know any veterans you haven't heard from them for a while, please give them a buddy check. Remember, They preserve your freedoms. And the least you could do is give them a call, make sure they're okay, because 22 veterans every day commit suicide. And, you know, the least you could do is make sure they're okay. Just remember, I now have a Facebook page. Go ahead, go to SFMF Fishing. Check out my Facebook page. I have an Instagram page. I am going to start doing instructional videos, and only place you will find those videos when I start doing those will be on the Facebook page. My YouTube page is still going to be for my reviews and product reviews, and keep you guys informed of what's going on. And so until next time, peace out.